Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot, whenever it is that you're tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, let's jump in straight away. Oops, we're looking for a message for the collective. For today we have wisdom. Oh my goodness, and we have prayer. Wisdom and prayer. Bottom of the deck. Oof, abundance. Right, okay. Let me pick these up and let you have a look at them in close detail. We have wisdom and prayer. And you know what? It just feels like to me that you are either in the midst of, or the universe is pointing you in the direction of. It's always alchemy. It's always alchemizing. This is giving me, turning lemons into lemonade. Whatever those lemons of your life are going to be, or losses in general, whatever losses it is that you've taken, the universe is asking you to have the wisdom to utilize your wisdom insofar as you turning, like I say, those losses, those lemons into something valuable, into something productive, into something that you can use. The experiences have already happened. We can't change that. But how we allow them to continue to have an impact, on our lives is completely down to us as individuals. Now, wisdom, it's more than intellect. It's more than knowledge. It's more than like just knowing stuff. Wisdom is like all of that stuff that I've just mentioned. So like knowledge, the collation of information, but it's put into practice. It's applied in some way. You can read however many self-help books as you want, but if you're not going to actually then, do the work that those books ask of you, that's not wisdom. But you may have a lot of knowledge because you've read the books, but then you applying that knowledge and making changes in your life, because they're turning lemons into lemonade, moving towards your abundance, whatever that's going to be, comes from you actually putting this knowledge into practice now, utilizing the wisdom of those experiences. It's going to free you. It's going to free you. You're going to feel so at peace. Things are going to open up. Things are going to unlock. Things that you didn't have access to before are going to appear like some sort of answered prayer, literally. Some sort of answered prayer. You've got balance underneath abundance. So yeah, it's that alchemy, exactly what I was talking about, the energy that I was getting from the beginning. So, turning lemons into lemonade, answered prayers of abundance. But it all comes through your ability to apply wisdom into your life now. So, let's see what we've got going on. We have a message in relation to this reading. Show me wisdom, prayer and abundance for the collective. Oh, 10 of Wands and then the Magician. We had the Magician literally in the last reading, in the second card to come out. Well, it's about your ability to manifest this abundance. We were just talking about that. 10 of Wands is feeling, a heavy pressure or some sort of burden that you've been carrying, a weight. So I don't know if it's time for you to release that weight. Because it may be sort of impeding or getting in the way of your ability to manifest. The 8 of Cups. That was so weird. We had that at the bottom of the deck in the last reading that I did as well. There's something that you may need to accept that it's time to move away from. For some of you, it could be work, it could be a job, it could be, a career, something that you do to make money or something financially motivated that may now be just more of a burden than it is anything else in your life at this time. But I feel as though this manifestation energy, the Magician energy, it's confidence. So I don't know if you need the confidence to walk away, need the confidence to drop whatever this burden is. Yeah, that's so weird. We had the These last three cards were all in the last reading, and you're seeing how they're popping out on their own. I'm not even pulling them today. But exactly what we were just saying about the walking away, that's exactly what the Six of Swords is talking about. Six of Swords is you moving on. That would be the point where you've alchemized, as I was saying, these past experience, turning your lemons into lemonade. It's like once you know that you've got to turn lemons into lemonade, it's like there's a plan in place then. You know what it is that you need to do, and it's requiring you to walk away. Oh, look at that. The Eight of Pentacles, I saw at the bottom of the deck, and it's back out again. You've got the Ten of Wands being clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So, for some of you, this is almost like the burden of, like the weight of carrying your dreams, which is crazy. The burden of like a dream job, the burden of like, you know, a career that you've always wanted to have, to access, to make money from. Something's opening up for you, and you may initially see it as a burden. You may see it as a burden. Show me the Magician. Show me the Magician energy. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. No, Page of Cups. What am I talking about? And wasn't the Page of Cups in the last reading that I did? Oh, it was one of the clarifying cards. Right, okay. Show me the Eight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. And show me the Six of Swords. High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles and Abundance. They're exactly the same energy. Exactly the same energy. So as I was saying about, I feel as though your prayers have been heard. Whether your prayers are for abundance, your prayers are for change, and you've been asking, how do I turn this situation around? You know, how do I pull out the wisdom and from this experience and leave the rest of it? I don't know, but I feel that there's something heavy, like I was saying at the beginning, that you've been carrying that may have been affecting your ability to manifest this abundance. But as soon as you walk away from it, it's like your wish fulfillment comes in. So if you feel torn or you feel pressured to stay somewhere in anything, it's going to be very personal. But the universe is almost saying, have faith. Have faith. Utilize your wisdom. It's like, you know, when you go within and ask these questions, you already know the answer. And we've got two eights. I say, why did I see 3 8s? A 9, 2 8s, and a 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got progress that's wanting to happen here. We've got progress that's wanting to happen, but with this Page of Cups, like bang smack in the middle, that's come out in the reverse, I don't feel as though you either have the faith or you trust it. Because on this card in the upright, we've got this flying pig, and it's next to this singing bowl. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so you may be thinking, well, pigs don't fly. So, you know, this idea, this dream, this wish, whatever you've prayed for is out of your reach almost. You may not feel as though you're able to pull it in. But the universe is saying you can. Your prayers are being answered, but there's got to be, like I was saying, that shift in perception. You've got to really trust that. Because there's wish fulfillment here, financial wish fulfillment, or something happening in your finances where you're going to see movement, you're going to see change. But I feel as though there's courage that's needed for you to walk away to whatever this 9 of Cups is. Because the 8 of Cups is you recognizing that what you want isn't where you're stood. Practically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. So you make this perilous journey, you know, over this choppy water, you're fleshing out and you're feeling all of your feelings, but it gets you straight to the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. This is like your wish fulfillment for all the hard work, for all the burden that you carried almost. But you've got to trust that it can happen for you. You've got to have faith. Because there's something here that you've planted, some sort of seed And it may be that you're having to walk away from. You may have invested heavily in something already, planted seeds, beginning, or even we're at the beginning stages of seeing some sort of return on your investment, and you may be having to walk away from that. Like literally letting go of one dream, in effect, for pursuit of the other. But I feel that some of you were being called intuitively in a direction to leave something behind, be it a project, be it, say, a location, a person, a group of people, I don't know. But it's one of those, are you going to answer the call kind of moments? So I don't think there's evidence here. You would be taking literally a leap of faith into the unknown, but you wouldn't know. Well, you should know. You should be able to feel it. But your wish fulfillment is here. Your wish fulfillment is here. Right, let me see. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. That's abundance, your ability to manifest, closing out that old cycle, moving towards something that you're passionate about, taking action to either close an old cycle out. I just feel that, yeah, your prayers have been answered. And I feel that whatever burden it is that you've had to carry that sort of had you out of alignment, something's coming to shift the balance. And your wish fulfillment is coming in, whether it's for your hard work during this old cycle, or if this is actually, the promise of, a job or some sort of financial change. But there's abundance all over this reading. Right. Any more messages? Yeah, choose happy. Good vibes only. So yeah, you may just have to choose to remove yourself from a situation like we had in yesterday's reading that was having like a negative emotional effect on you. It says they miss you or you miss them. So like I say, if this is an individual, a partner, it could be a family member, a friend, a boss, I don't know. But like I said, with this Page of Cups in the reversed, well, let me just read this. Let's talk, love conversation, messages in love. So this could be, as I was saying, moving away from a relationship partner. Or there's something about how something makes you feel, whether you're carrying the weight of a relationship or you feel burdened by a relationship. Because the Ten of Wands is Saturn in Jupiter. I'm sure it is. Or Saturn in Sag. And Saturn energy, is responsibility. So you may have been taking on the responsibility of something. And in doing that, you weren't able to choose the good vibes or the high vibes or happiness. And when you drop that burden and you walk away, somebody then may realise what it was that you were carrying. The work that you were putting in so that somebody else was getting their wish fulfillment. I don't know. But I feel with this Page of Cups in the reverse, as I was saying, I don't know. I would just say be mindful of the consequences. Whether you're trying to manifest somebody specifically because you miss them, or if somebody's trying to manifest you back, I would just be mindful of the consequences. That's where the wisdom comes in. You already know from experience the outcome of whatever it's going to be. So you ignoring that experience isn't you applying the wisdom. You making a choice or a decision to turn lemons into lemonade because you know what's going to happen if you pick option A or pick option B or you go back or whatever. Yeah, just be mindful of the consequences of what it is that you're manifesting when it comes to somebody that either you miss or that somebody that misses you. This very well could be something romantic, something that you've invested in, something that you may have even walked away from already. So, I don't know if you're going to be the one that wants to cycle back, but the universe has double confirmed it with the Eight of Cups and then the Six of Swords saying, no, there is no swinging back round. It's moving forward. It's moving on. Somebody may want to have a conversation or some sort of communication with you, and that would be almost like the reeling you back in and where the wisdom is needed. They may want to apologise. They may be seeking some sort of forgiveness. We've got smile, you're doing great at the bottom of the deck. But I think you are. Like I said, I feel that you know that you're on the path to something, but just don't get stuck. Use this wisdom. As I say, there's no point in going through those experiences if we're not going to learn the lesson. It was all just very painful and like needless suffering if we're not going to learn the lesson. We just have to keep going over the same cycles again and again. Right, I'm going to pull you a Wisdom of the Oracle to wrap this up. Here we have some advice and guidance for anyone that's resonating with this reading. Any final advice and guidance? Right, we've got tick-tock, and then we've got to be fair in the reverse, then we have peace at the bottom of the deck. So that tick-tock is like a sense or a feeling that time is running out, but it's not. We are where we are, you are where you are, and we're exactly where we're supposed to be at the time we're supposed to be there. So if you have been in something heavy and burdensome, I'm not going to say you were meant to be there, but it was like it was strengthening you. It was allowing you to grow. It was indirectly giving you courage. And it was carrying that responsibility or burden. And then we've got this to be fair. It's in the reverse. And then we've got peace. Now that's got something to do with justice, the to be fair card. And the fact that it's come out in the reverse, that we're talking about an injustice here. So what number is it? 38. Let's see what we've got going on. 38, to be fair. In the reverse, it says injustice and inequality are a part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time where you may observe an injustice rightened and fairly redressed. Yeah, and that's what this abundance is. But it doesn't come until you've let go, until you've moved on, until you've not allowed this weight to sort of get you down. You've got to release that, however that's going to be possible for you. Or follow your guidance that's coming in to try and move you out of a situation. Then justice can sort of play out. Sometimes we're the ones that block, other people getting their justice or their karma. From yesterday's reading, I can see we're giving and we're giving and we're giving and we're trying to prop these situations up. But if only we just let go and literally let God, and the rest is out of our hands. We don't wish karma upon anyone. But like I was saying, wrongs have to be righted. There's an equal and opposite energy to whatever is given out. So, people only have an issue with karma when it's coming back to bite them on the arse. Anyway, it says, perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or a call to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make this difference. One thing's for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy and courage. So yeah, I just feel that you moving on towards your peace is restoring the balance to this situation somehow. Because it's from this peaceful place that you manifest this kind of level of abundance here. You don't manifest that in chaos. You don't manifest that from an angry or hurt or resentful place. You've got to be in a place of peace. So this, to me, this reading is all about allowing yourself to move on. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you managed to get something from it. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.